Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. You know, the internet is full of feel-good videos that restore your faith in humanity. But is there anything more heartwarming than watching children find out that they finally have forever homes after living lives of uncertainty? I think not. Here's my list of the top 10 heart-melting kids' reactions to being adopted. Be warned, some of these clips are bound to bring a tear to your eye. Be sure to have some tissues nearby. But before we get started, why not become an archivist today by clicking that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. If you end up enjoying this video, let us know by giving it a thumbs up and tell us what choked you up the most in the comment section below.
Number 10. 10-year-old Ivy. It was Ivy's 10th birthday when she opened up a present that would change her life forever. Ivy had spent the last 3 years in foster care and was overjoyed to find out that Paige and Daniel Zazulka would be adopting her. Paige told the press that on the first night Ivy stayed with the family, she asked whether she could call the couple Mom and Dad. And on the second night, she asked if she could stay forever. Well, Ivy finally had her dream come true, and the little girl's happiness as she finds out the good news is heartwarming.
I'm going to be adopted?
And the good news didn't stop there. The couple also told Ivy that they were adopting both of her siblings, 3-year-old Kai and 2-year-old Lita, so they could all grow up together. Number 9. Mickey Mouse announces adoption. When this 12-year-old girl and her 10-year-old brother took a trip to Disney World, Florida, the trip was even more magical than they could ever have imagined. During a meet and greet with Mickey Mouse, the beloved Disney character breaks this wonderful news to the kids. Courtney and Tom Gilmore from Pennsylvania had fostered Janelle and Elijah for 3 years before finally getting the go-ahead to adopt them. The couple initially planned to have Mickey Mouse hold up a sign revealing the adoption, but Disney heard about the plan after Courtney posted these pins on social media and arranged for a private meeting for the big surprise to take place. The adoption finally went through in May 2017, and the family's trip to the Magic Kingdom will go down as one of the best adoption reveals of all time.
Dog, congratulations!
Number 8. Skype call. Miller, a Colombian boy, learns he's going to be adopted, and his reaction is simply wonderful. Mike and Jasmine Rogers had hosted Miller the previous summer through kidsave.org, an organization that works to find children forever homes. During that time, the couple fell in love with a parentless boy and had secretly been working to secure adoption papers ever since. Then, in a Skype call with Miller, they finally had the opportunity to reveal the exciting news that they were going to adopt him in just 2 weeks. Speaking Spanish to the young boy, they tell him he only has to wait 2 weeks until he finally has a forever home, and Miller's smile is filled with happiness. A translator helps the couple explain that they can't wait to see Miller, and he says he feels the same way.
Teníamos algo muy importante que decirte. ¿Qué?
Estaremos allí para abrazarte en 2 semanas.
No lo puedo creer.
I can't believe it.
Number 7. 3-year-old adopted after 832 days. Tara Montgomery didn't plan to adopt, but after fostering 3-year-old Michael Brown, she fell in love and decided to give him a forever home. Michael was just 18 months old and had spent most of his short life in care when he went to live with Tara, who was his 3rd foster family. Tara was a single parent to 2 daughters and never planned to adopt a child. But then something just clicked with Michael, and she couldn't bear to be apart from him. When plans for Michael to be reunited with his biological mom fell through, Tara decided he should stay with her family long term. On December 20th, 2016, when he was 3 years old, Michael officially became part of Tara's family. Michael's post-adoption photo shows just how happy he is to finally have a family to call his own, and it went viral online after Tara's daughter posted it on Twitter. Number 6. Shaylee finally gets adopted. Jessica Frank's journey to adopt Shaylee was long and bumpy, and for quite some time her husband didn't want to adopt at all. But when he met Shaylee, he changed his mind, and the couple started their journey to becoming parents to the little girl. Shaylee was actually in the care of Jessica's parents, who were licensed foster parents when they first met her. But as they were getting older, they were looking to end their license, and Jessica and her husband decided to move Shaylee in with them and their son Skylar. The little girl didn't know that they were planning to adopt her, but when Jessica finally received the official adoption date, they decided to surprise Shaylee on camera. And her reaction is beautifully filled with shock, surprise, and joy.
Go to court for the adoption.
Really?
Yep.
You're lying.
Today's your day.
Number 5. Adoption reveal from stepmom. Haley's birthday was always going to be a great day full of love and excitement, but her stepmom, Bridget, made sure that it was an extra special day that none of the family would ever forget. Bridget had been pursuing the courts for 5 years to become Haley's legal mother, and finally it was approved. So her husband caught the entire reveal on camera, which the couple had decided to do on Haley's birthday. The reveal started out with the little girl receiving a chain that read, "My daughter holds my heart." Bridget and Haley are both emotional at this point, but get ready, the moment gets even more adorable. Haley then receives her birth certificate, which reveals that she's going to be adopted. She breaks down before she can finish reading, hugging Bridget and telling her that she loves her. Number 4. Adoptive family reunited after 3 years. This is the heartwarming moment when an adoptive family is finally reunited after years of waiting and longing to be together. 2 brothers from the Democratic Republic of Congo were officially adopted in 2013. But then the country suspended all exit letters, forbidding all children adopted by foreign families to leave the country. The Grovers had done everything right. They'd endured a lengthy court process and had visited the boys' home country to meet them, but they were still left in limbo. So all Jennifer and James Grover could do was fight. Along with many other adoptive parents, Jennifer and James petitioned Capitol Hill, and finally, a list of 119 children were granted exit letters. Thankfully, 7-year-old Bronson and 14-year-old Joseph were on that list, and the process began to get them on U.S. soil with their new family. In 2016, it finally happened. Bronson and Joseph landed in Salt Lake City, and the reunion was incredibly emotional. Number 3. Huxley and the Stauffer family. It took almost a year to arrive at what Micah Stauffer calls Gotcha Day. But for little Huxley and the entire Stauffer family, it was more than worth the wait. In a beautiful video, Micah documents her family's journey to get their newest addition, a toddler living in China. Their journey began when Micah and her husband stumbled upon a posting by Winquan Adoption Agency. The couple traveled with their 3 biological children to go pick up the orphan boy, videotaping the entire process for an emotional upload to their popular YouTube channel. The meeting between little Huxley and the 3 Stauffer kids is a beautiful moment, and the entire family seems to instantly bond. The resulting footage is bound to bring a tear to your eye. Number 2. Separated brothers get reunited. During a WFAA ABC News show, a presenter made an appeal for help finding 2 young boys a forever home. Less than a year later, that same presenter followed up on the story of the 2 young brothers in separate foster homes that were desperate to be together. Trey and Kaylin were 7 and 10 years old when their story was first reported and had been in child protective custody for over 3 years. For most of that, they'd been in separate foster homes. And although the boys initially needed to be apart so they could heal from their trauma, they spoke about how much they wanted to be together again in news reports. The boys saw each other once a month while in foster care, and they hated to say goodbye to one another at the end of their visits. So, one man who saw the news report decided to step up and make the boys' dreams a reality. Robert Beck took the boys into his home and began the adoption process. Then, 7 months later, it finally happened. The brothers are back together in a safe and loving family home where they can grow up together, just as they should be.
Hi guys, remember me?
And guess what? Today's adoption day.
Number 1. Sebastian and the Barkey family. When California couple Joe Ben and Amanda Barkey saw a social media post about kidsave.org, it changed their lives forever. The couple and their 4 children were on vacation at the time for 5 weeks, but they weren't allowed to tell him they were planning on adopting him. So thanks for watching. This video was very special to me personally, being adopted as a child myself by 2 loving people who will forever be not just mother and father, but mom and dad to me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel, click the notifications bell, and share this video with all your friends and family. And if you were adopted, please share your story in the comments section.